Hey guys, Bob Brennaman here. I'm a realtor in Mount Pleasant, and today we're going to take you on a tour of a home we recently closed in Carolina Park in the Villages subsection. It's right next to the amenity center, which you'll see here in this video in a bit, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. All right, so let's check out this house. I am out here in Carolina Park, like I mentioned, and we're going to go through a house that hopefully closes while I'm out of the country. That's why I'm shooting this early. Hopefully I don't hex myself, but you know, great house. Love the all the porches on it. Amenity centers, you got tennis and pool and play area through there. That's a plus, and then you have a lot of HOA space that kind of surrounds it. It's got a cool little, you know, side porch. And you know, those of you who don't, you know anything about Carolina Park, which I'm sure most people do that are watching this video, Carolina Park, big planned community out in North Mount Pleasant, and you know, it's really become, I would say, one of the places to live. Certainly a great place to raise your family. You know, a little further away from downtown Charleston, but everything's out here, and they're building more and more commercial. So, you know, as I often said, you know, when I had kids that were school age myself, you know, the tighter the circle is for your, you know, daily activities, school, you know, soccer practice, whatever, then the easier your life is. You're not in your car all the time. So I think out here at Carolina Park, I think the same thing can be said for Park West, even though I'm not as big of a fan of Park West as I am of Carolina Park. You know, you've got all this area out here that encompasses, you know, so much of what you would normally need in your daily life, from grocery stores to, again, really good schools. So I think that Carolina Park, and I think I've said this recently to a couple of clients, you know, if I was starting over with raising kids, and my kids are off in college now, my boys are, my daughters live in Charlotte, I would live in Carolina Park. I think the upside to it is pretty big. So I think it's definitely a place, if I was moving to Mount Pleasant and I had kids, Carolina Park would be pretty high on my list. And it's, you know, somewhat affordable. I mean, this is going to close into 8s. I think my client's got a really good deal on this house due to the fact it was under contract, and then the buyers, from what I understand, they weren't my buyers, kind of wigged out over, just sometimes you get flaky, and they flaked out, backed out of the contract. And I think the people that are selling this were, you know, ready to get it gone because they're not living here. It's staged, so what you're seeing while I walk around is just staging. So anyway, when we did an offer on this, I think we got a pretty good price on it. I think this price, I think it's priced pretty well out of the gate. Comparables around, you know, around Carolina Park, especially, but even Mount Pleasant. Yeah, I like this floor plan. Flex space. support, you can text me to that number and you can DM me inside of this video. And I'll look forward to talking to you. Until next time, y'all.